New from us at the half hour because of a trade between the city of Foley and the Army National Guard. Foley now owns the old Armory building behind City Hall and the property it sits on as well.
In return, the city gave 30 acres to the Guard to build a new armory off the Foley Beach Express.
Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick got a tour of that facility today and learned what the city hopes to do with it.
Originally dedicated in 1970, the old U.S. Armory building still has a lot to offer. The Foley-based C Company of the 173rd Infantry Regiment moved into its new home back in January, freeing up the old facility for the city. The big question is, what will it be used for?
We're looking at repurposing the large auditorium area at the Armory here for possibly pickleball, basketball, some of those indoor sports that fit our small sports recreational needs. The rest of the building is broken up into classrooms and office space.
Foley Mayor Ralph Helmick says those spaces could accommodate city departments that are outgrowing their current space. On the surface, the facility may seem outdated, but that's not the case with much of the infrastructure. He says the feds recently spent close to $1 million on plumbing and other upgrades.
On the inside, they spent a lot of money upgrading electrical and even some air conditioning, and brought it up to the standards they felt like it needed. And that was all incorporated in the building. And we may not even have to paint some of the areas, but you know, the Army used it. So, you know, we may want to go in and change it to something a little bit different.
The city is already using some of the outdoor area for secured storage, and the auditorium has already come in handy as well.
We've already utilized the big space inside for that Main Street Catalyst event, where the mural artist fella was in there and he needed about 100 feet to lay out the framework for what he was going to paint, and it was raining that day. So we moved it inside and it was perfect.
The next step will be to come up with a master plan for the building and grounds to be presented to the City Council. Mayor Helmick tells me that will need to be done in phases, with the main auditorium being first on the list. Live in Foley, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.